Hi trainers, I'm Teeds, this is Nuts, and we have a huge leak from our Chico Eevee about the new system that is coming to Pokemon Unite that is going to be another massive change, a big turning point for the game. It's really making the game feel so much more competitive than it was, and that is the pick and ban phase. We have a lot of more information on how that's going to work now. With that, a quick disclaimer, this is based on leaks. Shout out to our Chico Eevee. It is a data mine. Things can change until officially released, so please do take it with a grain of salt. For the question of the day, which Pokemon would you ban? I would love it in the comments down below. For me, I would ban Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime has been ruining my life. And Aegislash, I don't know, no one really talks about Aegislash. They're talking about Mr. Mime, Mew, and Glaceon, but I just hate going against Aegislash. I hate it so much. And with that, feel free to subscribe, click the bell to be notified for more Pokemon Unite guides, news, and gameplays. Okay, let's jump right into it. So we have this screenshot. There is a lot going on. However, I have summarized it and I've made some key points on what this could mean. So hopefully we'll have a better understanding of it when it comes out, because it's probably going to be very new for a lot of people. But pick and bans are very, very common in MOBAs, like in League of Legends, in Smite, and basically in a nutshell on what pick and ban does. So for picks, you want to pick the Pokemon that are strongest, that work with your team comp. Maybe you have a certain strategy you want to use, like maybe you want to go like a full healing team comp to have lots of sustainability. This is just like an example. And what the bans do is basically banning the Pokemon that would counter this team comp, banning the Pokemon that are too strong for the game, banning Pokemon that would really make it harder for you to win. So if you were like a full healing team comp, maybe you want to ban like Delphox, who has like anti-heal in her Unite move, because that move directly counters your healing team comp. But on a basic line, if you don't really know who to ban, probably ban the Pokemon that are really OP, like really, really strong. You could ban Pokemon that feel really unfair to be in the game at the moment, so things like that. That's just an example. Now let's go into the data mine. So it has like these descriptions on the side that kind of give us an idea of which category it belongs to. Here it says BTN, BTN, BTN. I don't know what BTN means, but we have disable voting. I don't think this means that you can disable the vote of banning a Pokemon. I think this means that you are voting for the Pokemon that you want to ban. Then we have the pre-selection. I think this might mean that everyone is pre-selecting the Pokemon they want to ban, I'm guessing. Then it says request disabled. This means that you are requesting for this Pokemon to be banned. Then it says select a path. I don't know, maybe this is just you selecting the path that you want to like play. Then it says request help to select. This could mean you're requesting help on what Pokemon you want to ban. Like maybe you have no idea on who you want to ban, so you can request people like, hey, do you have any suggestions on who I should ban? And then you have cancel requests, which means like, hey, I don't need your help anymore. I figured it out. I want to ban this Pokemon. That is my take on it. I'm only speculating based on what it says here, but if you have any other ideas, I'm in the comments down below. I'm going by the knowledge I have on other pick and ban modes from ranked and other MOBAs, but of course it can be very different because Pokemon Unite is a different game. Then in the next category, we have request for priority selection of the Pokemon, and preference is being requested. So it seems here that when you request for priority selection of Pokemon, this could mean that you are requesting that you don't want this Pokemon to be banned because you want to play this Pokemon. I don't know, it could mean that. It is very vague. It could also mean that you want the request of priority to ban, but I don't know how that would work if everyone can just, you know, recommend a Pokemon they want to ban. This could mean that because, you know, if everyone is selecting a Pokemon that they want to ban, but you want to play one of those Pokemon, then maybe here it cancels out the request. Like they will cancel their request so you can pick that Pokemon to play. That is how I'm kind of taking it. The next phase we have please select. Now this 0 is in brackets, which means that this number could be changed. Only the Pokemon you want to disable, so the Pokemon you want to ban, and then the opponent select Pokemon and the friendly selection of Pokemon. So first you select only the Pokemon you want to disable, and then you and the enemy team get to select the Pokemon you want to play, is what I'm guessing. Then it says selection in progress, about to select, and final adjustment. I think here what this means is that you are selecting the Pokemon you want to play, and then when it says about to select, that's when you lock in or something. And final adjustment, it could mean that you were just trading each other the Pokemon you want to play, or you were just making adjustments to the builds and to like emblems or something like that. It could be something like that. Very vague as well. Then we have the disable phase, the select phase, and the adjustment phase. So all of this is not like all in order. I think these are just in order for the leak in terms of like the different categories, but this could all be mixed up. So like, for example, disable phase probably belongs with like the voting of the Pokemon you want to ban and things like that. Then we have like these quick chat options. We have the request to disable, we have the vote, and we have the request for help in choosing. So you do have quick chat options for this in the lobby, I'm assuming. And then we have the ban pick result category. So I think treasure, it says the treasure cannot be used in this matchup. I think treasure means Pokemon. So the Pokemon cannot be used in this matchup. This is the ban pick result. Then we have the friendly disabled. So it probably shows what you have banned on your team. And then we have the opponent disabled, which probably means that the enemy team shows what they have banned on their team. And then you have the votes. It's a number as well, so it probably means like, I think how it works is that people vote for each Pokemon they want to ban. That might have been confusing, however, we do have some descriptions from this as well, which is nice. Number 1, when players reach Master Rank, they will open the draft mode. So this means they probably unlock the draft mode in Master Rank. In the draft mode, both sides need to vote to disable and select the Pokemon at the same time, and the Pokemon already selected in a single game will not be able to repeat the selection. So when the draft mode starts, both you and the opponents are voting to ban and select the Pokemon at the same time. So you're banning Pokemon, but you're also requesting Pokemon you want to play so that Pokemon doesn't get banned on your team. It also says the Pokemon already selected in a single game will not be able to repeat the selection. So it seems that you can't mirror match in Master now. So if someone's playing Lucario, you can't play Lucario. If someone is playing like Mr. Mime, you can't play Mr. Mime. I think that's what it means. It seems that mirror matches are not a thing anymore, which is crazy because, you know, everyone plays the new Pokemon in ranked as well. But it seems like only one team will have the new Pokemon, I'm guessing. Another thing I'm interested about this is that in Master, you can still be queued up with like Ultra and Vet. Does that mean Ultra and Vet cannot be queued with Master players anymore because they don't have this Master mode unlocked? It's very interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. If you have friends that are not in Master, can you still play with them? Number 2, after opening the draft mode, you can simultaneously open the Pokemon you want to play and show the Pokemon you want to choose to other players in the selection interface. Kind of ties back to like number 1, so it seems like you can show them that you want to play this, please don't ban this Pokemon, I want to play this Pokemon. Number 3, if all the available Pokemon are not available in the draft mode, you can open the Pokemon replacement pool. All the available Pokemon in the pool can be selected by the Pokemon. So this usually says treasure, but I'm just replacing that word with Pokemon because I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So number 1, the Pokemon with the highest number of votes will be banned first. So it is going by majority vote. Number 2, if there is a Pokemon with the same amount of votes, it will be randomly banned. It probably means that between these two Pokemon that have the same votes, it will be randomly selected. And number 3, both teams can ban the same Pokemon. So because you can't see the bans yet, I believe both teams can ban the same Pokemon as well. Pretty straightforward on how this is going to work. So pretty much it just goes by majority vote. The banning phase just goes by the majority. I know in Smite at the time I played, it wasn't like vote focus. It was actually the top elo player that gets to choose. Now this part I didn't understand. So it says trigger the Pokemon replacement pool when all the Pokemon the player owns are unavailable. What I think this means is that sometimes players don't have every single Pokemon, and if somehow everyone selects the Pokemon that they have, so now they have nothing to choose from, you will trigger the Pokemon replacement pool or the substitute pool. And then it goes on to say that this part really confused me. I'm going to state it in the way that it is written and not in how I've translated it. Number 1, first of all, the Treasure Dream selection pool activation using a level of Treasure Dream Pool, novice Pokemon recommended Pokemon. Maybe this means you can use a banned Pokemon, which I really doubt. I don't think that is what it is. Or you activate the pool and it will recommend Pokemon. So if all the Pokemon that you own are all gone, you have nothing to select, maybe this means that the recommended Pokemon that you can choose from have to be of novice difficulty, because that is considered easy, and Mew is considered novice, so Mew could be a selection in that, because and Mew is also really like strong, but I'm pretty sure Mew would probably be one of the Pokemon that are banned at the moment. So maybe what this means is that if you can't select anyone because everyone has chosen a Pokemon that you own, then you can pick from a pool of Pokemon who are of novice difficulty. That's how I took it, at least. I would love to hear your opinions on this though. And then we have number 2, if none of the primary Treasure Dream Pools are available for selection, activate the secondary Treasure Dream Pool. Treasures are priced at something amount of coins, which probably means that if all the novice Pokemon are also selected, so you can't even choose from the novice recommended Pokemon. Then you have to pay to play a Pokemon, which is really messed up. I don't think that should be a thing. Like, it would suck to have to use your coins to select a Pokemon, and I think this is probably really bad. I don't see how people would be happy with this. If it was like 1 coin maybe, but I don't know, because I guess like they are trying to give you options. So like if you don't have any Pokemon in the first pick phase, then we give you all the novice Pokemon for free. But if they're all taken too, then you have to buy a Pokemon or rent a Pokemon for a certain number of coins. However, how I would do it is, like, if option 1 and 2 is unavailable, like you just can't pick from option 1 and 2, then I would still just make the third option free. Like, that is the last resort option. I don't think the player should pay for it. What if they don't want, what if they have no coins? What if they just don't have any coins either? Like, how would they even continue? I don't know. I'm probably like interpreting this wrong. It's just how I am guessing. I have no idea. I would love to hear in the comments down below if you think it's something else, because mine is very gloomy the way I'm thinking about it. And then for the last part, we have a bunch of like little extra things here. So we have voting rules. So these are probably things that you can like select and see. So we have voting rules, substitute pool, calling mode, first daily win description. So we have daily wins. The first one of the day will be rewarded with additional coins. Only the first win bonus per day, and then again the next day. First win bonus, first win achieved, in progress, congratulations on completing task, and updated mission progress. So we have all these things to select as well. So that is the pick and ban mode kind of explained, I guess, from what we have here. I have an idea of how it's going to work now. In a basic quick summary rundown based on the screenshot that Alchico Eevee has provided, everyone gets to request a Pokemon they want to play. Everyone gets to vote for a Pokemon they want to ban. If the ban is tied, then it is randomly selected between the bans, I'm assuming. You cannot have the same Pokemon in the same game, so only one Pokemon, so no mirror matches. You can have a final adjustment after everyone has selected. This could mean trading Pokemon, or this could mean just adjusting your builds and stuff. You can request for a recommendation of a Pokemon to ban if you don't know who to ban. And by the selection phase, if you do not own any more Pokemon because everyone has selected the Pokemon that you do have, then you do have the option to pick from the novice pool of Pokemon. And if you don't have that, then you have to maybe pay to pick another Pokemon that you don't own. That is just what I'm interpreting from all of this. I would love to know in the comments down below if you think of something different. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. That is all for this video. I will see you for the next one. It's a really big video. The next video was really long and really big, but really good. I think you will really like it. And I will catch you for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. Like the video if you found this interesting. Bye!